To speak to you too. I'm really excited about this.
Hi, yeah, thanks. Hi.
Hi, of course, of course. And please tell me a little bit about this film of yours. It's incredible.
Thank you. And thank you for wanting to do this interview.
Of course,
Well,
of course.
yeah, Torfinn, do you want to start? Or
We are very happy to make this interview with you now. So we were a bit unsure how to begin, but do you want us to tell a bit about the film, or it's good if you just tell us in a way?
Yeah, why don't you describe how you would describe the film?
How I would describe the film? Well, I think this film is it's a short film about a boy who is growing up in a small town in northern Norway, and things are not so easy for him in some ways because he wants to sing in a choir. And this choir is going around helping the refugees for charity. And his father is unfortunately not very happy about the situation with the refugees there. He actually wants to be alone, and he's not so happy about it. So that makes it complicated for his son, who wants to be a part of this choir. That's his dream. He loves to sing, and he's a very good singer. So that is the story part of it. It's shot in the winter landscape where we come from, Northern Norway, both of us, 2 years ago, and we are incredibly happy to have it now at the Tribeca Film Festival. So we would have loved to be there, but we participate through our computer somehow.
Nice. Julia, you have anything you want to add?
no, I think Torfinn sums it up quite nicely. Yeah, it's about a boy who wants to be a part of a choir, but he's not allowed from his father. So, and yeah, you have seen the film?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So, of course, it all turns out good in the end.
Exactly. And what inspired this film?
Well, we are both from Northern Norway, as Torfinn said, and we actually use the Kicksleds to go around at wintertime. It's very common to use them here up in the north. And I think that was part of the inspiration. Also thinking back, because we were just brainstorming one day when we were writing this story about what we used to do as children. And we used to actually put these Kicksleds together in a long chain and going down these dangerous hills with a lot of snow. But yeah, so that was part of the inspiration.
Torfinn, anything you want to add?
I think it's a story that a lot of people can relate to somehow, especially if you grew up in kind of rural areas. So that was also part of the inspiration to make this film about distances and fear of the unknown, and things I also felt a bit on when I was a child. I also grew up in a very small town. Yeah, we wanted to make this film to create some hope in others, that it's actually possible to change your attitudes. Yeah, we were happy to work with this boy. Benoni is his name. Benoni Broxkrana. It was really a pleasure to work with this boy, and now he's doing other nice things in the future. I think he has a big career in front of him.
Oh, absolutely. I said that watching.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. Big career. We're going to be seeing this person everywhere.
Mm.
And what was going through your mind when you found out, wow, my film got into Tribeca?
So big.
You can tell about that because you've been there many times to Tribeca. So
I have, yeah, that's true. I for me, Tribeca is one of the biggest festivals that this film could get into, because I used to live in New York. I went to film school in New York, and I used to go to Tribeca Film Festival as a student every year, and it's one of my favorite festivals. And I never would have imagined that we would get into Tribeca. It was, I was so happy. That was great news, and I'm so proud. We are the only short film from Norway this year. It's very big.
Yes, it is. Torfinn, what was going through your mind?
I was hiking in Oslo and a hill, and then I got a phone call from America, and I thought, that's strange. What is this? And then I think the festival director called me and said, we want to invite you to Tribeca. And I was like, wow, I cannot believe it. It's incredible. No, that was amazing. And then I called Julia after, and we were screaming of happiness. And I said, we want to go there. We still want to go there.
Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I would have been like, yeah, I wouldn't even be able to talk. That's incredible. I'm proud of the both of you.
Thank you. It is great. We don't have words, actually. This is one of the biggest things that has happened to us in this film. Of course, that we won in Chicago, and we were shortlisted for the Oscars. But then, you're also accepted to Tribeca. Wow, that's big.
That is big. And what would you say was the biggest challenge about making this film?
Oh, well, let me say one thing. The weather is always challenging when you're shooting outside wintertime. Of course, we have different kind of challenge, getting enough funding and all that, getting the crew up to the north. But the weather was quite challenging, because it started to snow 2 days before the first day of shooting. And it snowed like crazy, and all the cars were blocked. We couldn't move them. And then on the first day of shooting, we had a bit of trouble for the actors going with the Kicksled, because there was so much snow, heavy snow. And then overnight it started raining a bit. And when you have that much snow and it rains, it's even harder to go with the Kicksled.
Oh no.
Then again, because this is, keep in mind, this was April, we shot 2 years ago. So the weather is quite unstable up in the north. And then all of a sudden, the temperatures dropped and everything froze. So on the third day of shooting, the actors on the Kicksled, they had so much speed that they they couldn't control the chain they were in. So a lot of fun challenges.
You want to add anything, Torfinn?
No, I think that was it. Of course, we for the post-production, we spent a lot of time editing this film. We had so many different versions and tried out everything possible. And I think that was good in the end to do that. We had a lot of test screenings with kids from 10 years and up, which was incredibly helpful, because we got really the honest feedback, which helped us to edit this film to make it understandable. And it was a nice challenge also.
And what's next for you? Do you guys have any other projects coming up?
Yes, we do. We have 2 feature films in development. One youth film and one family film. So
very nice.
Yes, hoping to shoot next year.
Nice. Well, I wish you the very best of luck on that. That's exciting. And before I let you go, I want each of you to describe the movie in 3 words.
Yes, hopeful, challenging, and nice scenery. Oh, the 4 words.
We'll count it as 3.
Yeah, thank you.
Torfinn?
Oh, that was a very hard question. 3 words. I have to think of it. Actually, no. Yeah, I will say hopeful, sore,
Yeah.
and frozen.
I love it. And I thank you both for doing this interview. I truly appreciate you. Best of luck at Tribeca, and I'm sure we'll be talking again soon.
I hope so. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Thank you.